Maybe the thing. Knighting cloth. At long last, I've got you. What? Your line of thought is that the defendant can use explosives, but you cannot. Is that right? Of course, it's simple process of elimination. If I couldn't have done it and Chirino couldn't have done it, who else does that leave? Unfortunately, that is not the case. How many times do you have to say that before you can comprehend such a simple? Miss Knowledge, I know what I'm doing. I have new evidence I'd like to present to the court. What was that? Oh ho, you surprised us once again. Could this be one of the so-called trump cards? It's far more powerful than any normal trump card, in a manner of speaking anyway. Now, witness, would you happen to recognize this? What is that? Why would I remember every little piece of cloth that I see? What is that piece of cloth? This is an original invention by the owner of Corno called Igniting Cloth. Igniting Cloth? Exactly, rub it or strike it hard enough and it will ignite. However, it is currently undergoing testing and at the moment it will explode when ignited. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't bring such dangerous things into the courthouse. Please do not worry, it is harmless right now. It only ignites when it reaches the same temperature as gunpowder, so there is no danger of it igniting in open air. How did you learn of such a thing? Regardless, you have no proof it was used in that explosion. Unfortunately for you, I do have proof. What? Burnt cloth. I found this at the scene of the crime. If you compare it to the undamaged cloth, you can tell it's the same kind. Indeed, the material feels the same, but this piece has been synced. I take it that means this cloth has already been ignited. Very perceptive. It was recovered at the scene of the crime, so there's no doubt it was used in the explosion. The fact that it is synced makes it clear. Ugh. When I consulted the owner of Corno, he said that a number of sheets were blown away, and he was unable to recover all of them. So I imagine she was able to obtain them in that matter. I see, with this cloth, anyone could create an explosion. Exactly. Even if that is the case, there is something I don't understand. Where is the proof that I did it? You're right, I did not think that would be enough to prove you did it beyond a shadow of doubt, but here's the evidence that will tie this case nice and neat. Let's see. In addition to the same cloth, these are the other things I found at the scene of the crime. Now, Miss Magiftw, may I compare this with the doll you're currently holding? Oh! What's the problem, witness? The way I see it, the material in this ring is similar to the material in the doll you're holding. I would like to confirm my theory. No, I will not let you. Why not, witness? Your denial is the same as testimony. Ugh, what? It was a long journey, but we finally reached the end. Your Honor, may I present my personal opinion? Proceed. I believe that Miss Magiftw made a doll using the igniting cloth. She doesn't usually carry that doll with her when she leaves her house. However, it is the one she has been carrying for the last 2 days. I believe that the doll that is currently in evidence is the one that she usually carries, and it gives her a sense of security. Is that right? Yes, it is just as you say. I didn't expect it to be driven to a corner like this either. I imagine it must be difficult for you to admit that, Miss Magiftw. If you were dealing with a more royally fox, they might have used that to their advantage, although I can't say our defense was terribly gracious. Oh, now that's not fair. You're taking all the good lines. Ah! Stop picking on Alice. Chirino? If you want to fight, I'm right here, bird brain. Yeah? Why can't you tell what is going on right now? Your cluelessness is stunning. Who was that? Who said hold it just now? That was me, Your Honor. Oh, you are the plaintiff in this case, correct? I apologize for the disturbance. Even so, I did not wish to appear here today. We already have our confession. What else is there to discuss? There is one more issue. It is embarrassing to admit, so I would honestly rather not say it. But it must be said. What are you getting at? What I have to say concerns this case, but first, may I give Chirino something to eat? Is that really necessary? Yes, it is entirely necessary, Your Honor. In that case, by all means. What is that? It smells good. Here, eat up. I think you'll like it. Hooray! Down the hatch. Shh, you get the idea. Huh? What? What am I doing here? The words of a true idiot. I'm not no idiot. Just as I thought. What is it? What is as you thought? I have no idea what's going on right now. Of course, so I'll explain everything. The whole point of this case was for me to reclaim my pot, is it not? What does that have to do with? Actually, I simply wanted what was in the pot. Of course, recovering the pot as well would have been wonderful, but as long as I was able to recover what the pot contained, that alone would have been sufficient. But that still means you wish to reclaim your pot, that much is certain. There's one more matter. It is the reason why I had to hide what was in that pot. And that would be? It was a failed experiment. It was an extremely potent love potion. Why would you make something like that? You wouldn't perhaps be interested in? Please, that's enough. Make no mistake, I said it was a failure, did I not? I had intended to make something entirely different, but there was a bit of an accident, and it ended with quite a volume. I realized it would be dangerous, so I had planned to neutralize it. So I stored it in the pot in the meantime, except it was stolen before I could do anything else. Ah, I see. In what would have normally been a small matter, you thought to have a trial as a means of recovering what was in the pot. Precisely, except under the pretense of simply wishing to reclaim the pot itself. Publicly admitting that I made a mistake in creating medicine is rather embarrassing for me, so I kept quiet until the explosion occurred. But I really should have said that from the beginning, the very moment I noticed it was missing. So the reason why Chirino took an interest in Miss Magiftw was because of the contents of the pot. It appears so. You also saw the effects of the antidote. So it raises their intelligence slightly and allows them to be more direct in their words and actions as well? Well, it's just a hypothesis, but I imagine that you would do anything for the person you like, right? She did get pretty far out there. Well, that much should be expected. Yeah, it's nothing to be proud of. Everyone's starting to get a little mushy. Now then, Miss Alice Margaret. Yes? Would you care to explain your actions? Oh, well, the matter of fact is, I just wanted some friends. I see, so that means you had prior knowledge of the contents of the pot, correct? I didn't realize it was a love potion though. A short while before, I heard a conversation between Aaron and Udongi while they were walking. I simply thought it was a drug that made people get along with each other. Oh, so that's how you found out. It's true that I didn't mention it was a love potion until later in the conversation. I also heard that you were planning on disposing of it soon, so I was trying to come up with a plan on the way home, but I couldn't think of anything. And that's when I saw the ignited cloth that the coronel person was testing, fluttering in the wind. So does that mean you were planning on posing as Miss Kirisame from the start? No, nothing like that. I couldn't figure out how to lead her there. I had originally planned for Chirino and Marisa to be there. I gave Chirino a smack I mixed the drug into. Well, I imagine it wasn't terribly hard to convince her to take it. Chirino would take candy from anyone, stranger or not. But I had no idea it would have such a strong effect on her. After she ate that snack, she suddenly seemed very interested in whatever I said. That's when I thought to use her to help me blame Marisa for the theft. Marisa, can you ever forgive me? Sure, why not? You did fess up and all. Your Honor, this whole affair was my fault. Can you please take that into consideration when you pass judgment on her? I shall, but first, I believe we have reached an end to our current trial. It turned out that the style of the incident had substance as well. Alright, I did it. Now I should pass judgment on the defendant. As improbable as it is, Miss Marisa Kirisame is... GG, well played, boys and girls. Man, you sure saved my hide out there. I've had to go back to that cell. I go crazy or something. That was awfully tiring. I hope you learn from this experience and improve your behavior from now on. That was like fighting against the wind. I thought you guys rode the wind instead. You have us there. Now that I think about it, there was something I've been meaning to ask you. Why were you near Iente at the time of the incident, Miss Kirisame? Yes, I was wondering that myself. What were you doing over there? Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. Feast your eyes on this. Wow, what a beautiful necklace. Wait, what does that have to do with... Yeah, it's a rare beauty. I've taken quite a shine to it. It really is quite lovely. No, wait a minute. Where did you get this? Iente. Excuse me. What? I saw Udonge wearing it a while back. Wanted it ever since I laid eyes on it. I thought it was the perfect chance to go swipe it, but then I got arrested out of nowhere. I had no idea how they found out so quickly. It was pretty shocking. But you know, I'm only boring it. They can take it back after I kick the bucket. Momoji? Yes, I'm on it. Oh really? That's very interesting. What exactly do you like about it? It's gotta be the emerald in the middle. It's a pretty good size, ain't it? About as big as the tip of my pinky. Is that so? How big is that compared to other gemstones? Haven't a clue. It's easy for impurities to get mixed into emeralds, and ones without a scratch that are this big and clear are few and far between. I bet this is the most valuable emerald in Gisokyo. Of course it's no diamond or anything. So you're saying that... Yep, this baby is a real gem of a gem. There's a saying among jewelers that when you're doing something impossible, it's like looking for a flawless emerald. Really? I had no idea. That's very interesting. Come on, Momoji, this story's about to get away. Oops, look at the time. Better get going. Now that I've been released from that birdcage, I feel like cruising on my broom. Catch you later then. Thanks a ton for defending me again. Hold it right there, Miss Marisa Kirisame. What now? I'm arresting you on charges of stealing a necklace from Iente. Oh, shoot. Give yourself up and come along quietly. No, not in my life. I said wait. And after we went through all that to prove her innocent. What a pity. But you reap what you sow after all. You reap what you... Aya? What am I supposed to do about this feeling of just running away from everything? I swear I will do it. Please don't be upset, Aya. That's it, we're going home now, and we're drinking until we figure all about this. Please wait, Aya. To be continued in chapter 3. GG, boys and girls, we got that down. A new episode has been unlocked. What is it? Okay, like the moon race, Suka Ibiki is in a coma due to drinking Oni killer sake, and the one who poured the deadly drink is Reimu. The truth is hidden behind the scenes. Oh, right, that was intense, but it was not bad though. It's not the worst though. So let's conclude this episode. So, pretty much, explosion Iente, shit was stolen. We assume it was Marisa. We go to a court. Alice, Chirino, witnesses. We prove in the end that she did not take the thing, and it was in fact Alice who caused the explosion to steal the love potion stuff. But the unfortunate part was that Marisa was actually planning on stealing shit from them in the first place. So, you know, it's probably better to let her get, being convicted, but we need to get the truth. And the truth was, Marisa did not do the crime. That is a fact. She did not blow up the wall, but she did steal the shit. So she got what she deserved there. But anyway, the next time we were dealing with the whole Suika deal, I believe. So, and it's much better now, much better at this because I understand the mechanics a lot more. I get that. I'm understanding the evidence a little better. So yeah, I only had to really look up the guide once, and then after that, I was like sailing on my own. So I felt pretty good on that. So I'm doing a lot better, but not enough to probably beat this game without a guide. That's for sure. But anyway, like always, this is Magi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.